about the crazy things that we have done when we are dieting. I don't know about Anna, obviously, because she's not here, right? But anyway, what happened is that for me alone, I have done quite a few crazy things. I've done quite a few crazy things for diet purposes, lah. Okay, not exactly crazy, but maybe things that are not so approved, and it's definitely not sustainable and not healthy, lah. Okay. For those of you guys who have been with us for a while, who have been with Spice and Nice for a while, you all would know that I have always had body image issues. I've always had issues with how I look lah, how my body looks actually. So what happens is that since this started secondary school, so that would be when I'm like maybe 14, 16, and then I started realizing that I'm of a different build from the desired shape. Desired shape meaning the very slim, very tall, with long legs people, girls, right? The waist very tiny, the face very small. Everything is so slim and slender, like a willow tree. If you don't know what's a willow tree, it's WILLOW. You can go and look it up. So anyway, yes, I realized that I'm not like that. Started my journey into dieting, right? And because I was in school, I really started hating the way I look. I hated it, to be honest. I hated my body. I would say horrible things to myself when I eat, when I dress up. I did not look beautiful. I did not think I looked pretty, lah, honestly speaking, right? So I started my awful journey into into the world of dieting. As you can tell, our Anne is not here today. Hopefully she can join us later on now when she gets her emergency sorted out. Okay, so anyway, yes, back to dieting. So I started from when I was about 16, teenager, right? And everybody is saying, oh, the model's so beautiful, blah, blah, blah. So the crazy things I've done, I've taken all kinds of medication, okay? Even those that are not approved in Singapore. I think it's called fat cut or whatever, lah, something cut, right? And they had insane amounts of caffeine. They have insane amounts of chemical inside, which is not good for us, and also definitely not approved legally. Yeah, I managed to get them from overseas. But that was about 20 years ago. I don't think you can get it now anymore. And those that's on the Singapore market, like Sando, even these little gummies. I don't know whether y'all got watch Singles Inferno or not. Referring to Singles Inferno 1, you know, there's this Korean girl called Jia, very, very popular on the show. Singles Inferno 1, season 1. And she has her own YouTube channel, and then she's already very skinny, to be honest, right? And then she actually takes this like gummy things that you eat, and it's supposed to stop the appetite. I've taken those before. I think all in all, if I'm not wrong, I have taken maybe even more than 10 different types of pills, diet pills, supposed to stop appetite, supposed to help you detox, all kinds of things, definitely more than 10. And then I have also, so basically my body is out of whack now, not responding well to any diet pills. Okay, I don't know whether y'all know, but okay, go and look up. There's this particular dieting program that starts with TR. I'm not gonna say the name, but you can go and look up TR slimming program. I think the thing will come up now. Okay, I actually was on that program for one course, and it's a very costly program actually. It's not cheap. I took it up because I have had friends who have great success with that. Okay, but I took it and it had zero effect on me. Zero. And then I realized, it's because my body is so out of whack from all the different medication and pills that I threw at it, that it's basically not working anymore. I don't think I've ever said it online before, but to the point, I was dieting to the point where I actually I was bulimic for a very short while. So for those of you who don't know, bulimia means you binge eat, means you eat a lot, way more than you need to. like maybe like 2 3 pizzas, that kind of volume, and then after that you purge, meaning that you go and vomit. So eat a lot and then you vomit, okay? And obviously that's not healthy. I was it got to the point where I was bulimic for a short while, and then after that I became, say, mildly anorexic. Anorexia means to the you are starving yourself basically to the point where I'm not talking about fasting where you're just like 2 3 days and then okay, you're done already. Okay, so the thing about anorexia is that you don't eat or you try to eat as little as you can. Okay, but the difference between fasting and anorexia is the mindset behind it. So when fasting, you know that okay, I'm doing this because I'm doing a cleanse, I'm doing a I don't know, whatever meditation, I am doing it to up my mental willpower, whichever. Okay, so that is fasting. But if you're talking about anorexia, right? When you are anorexic, when I was anorexic, I didn't eat because I felt disgusted at the sight of food. Like the moment I eat, right, I felt disgusted with myself, and that is the difference between fasting and anorexia. And that anyway, that was my own personal experience. So I was anorexic for a while. Um, what I have in a day, basically, I would have black coffee for breakfast. That's my breakfast, black coffee. And then for lunch, I would have black coffee again and maybe tablespoon of oatmeal with some hot water. And then that's it. And then for dinner, okay, I think the only reason why I didn't get into serious medical issues was because my mom is a housewife, so she cooks dinner. I have to eat dinner. Otherwise, because she will know if let's say I throw things away or I don't eat, she gets very upset. Like she puts in the effort to cook, and why is nobody eating? That kind of thing, lah. Right? I will eat, but I will only have the soup and the vegetables. I wouldn't have any meat and anything at all. Anything else I wouldn't have. So my whole day's intake was just black coffee, a tablespoon of oatmeal, and vegetables maybe like this amount, and then a bowl of soup. That's it. I was like that for quite a while, and it's very weird when you are in the grips of anorexia. I would say grips because when you're inside, you don't know one. When I was inside, I didn't know. I thought it was just like I was just eating very little. Why is everybody bothering me? Asking me to eat. I don't want to eat. I need to lose weight. I need to lose all this weight. That time actually, I was very very skinny. Okay, but this is the issue with anorexia. When you look at yourself in the mirror, right? You don't see that. You don't see that you're slim. Your mind, your mental is such that you think you're fat. And so I would continuously think I'm fat and that I need to stop eating. Whenever I put food in my mouth, I felt disgusted with myself. Okay, that's anorexia. So it went on to that. And then after that, slowly I got out of it. I didn't even know how I got into it. I also don't know how I got out of it actually.